All right, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of Micro.wav Beats with grant4ore. I'm your host, the Loop Master grant4ore, and today we're gonna go ahead and cook up some microwave beats. All right, so let's get started here. This is an old session. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Yes. All right, create a new song. Let's go. Yeah, I'll leave it at 70. Alright, so I don't have a direction per se today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just scroll and find something. I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to choose something from Nenad's on the track. He's someone that I follow on Twitter, and I've had the pleasure of co-producing with him, and I made a badass beat. So I remember using the New Toronto loop. I don't remember it was I think it was this one. But let's see if we can figure something else out. Alright, that's really dope. In the spirit of going ahead and, just going on a limb here, I'm going to drag and drop. I approve of this little addition. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. I'm at 70. It's at 8 bars. This is at 95. I probably won't need to change. I won't need to change the tempo too much. Aside from messing with my own tempo, there's no need to time stretch. I can already probably hear that it's no need to time stretch it. But I'm gonna have to pitch it just because it's on that trap. It has that trap bounce to it, and while I have made trap beats in the past, I'm trying to do my whole 4/4 clockwork, which is a whole different vibe. So let's hear it out. I like where it's going. I love the flutes. Let's go ahead and play that again. Okay, that's dope. That is so dope. You know what's dope about this is that he basically made it so that I only need to deal with a drum loop. Like, that's so dope. Like, I'm gonna try to see if I can layer this, but I already like how this sounds. apologize. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I did. I heard something. so I arranged it in a manner that kind of allotted me almost 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is honestly something that I can see myself rapping on. Uh, this is also something I could hear Kendrick Lamar rapping on. It's kind of why I went in that direction. But let's kind of. I want to hear that little pitch that I did, that little weird transitional pitch. I want to hear how that plays out uh, through the whole beat. So far, so good. I kind of like where it's going. Shout out to Nenad. Uh, Shout out to Andre who provided a part of that drum loop, and then the other one is by uh, Dar'rell Banks from his uh, Vault 3 pack. I also, of course, I use from obviously right here, Polyphonic Music Library. Another drum break real quick. But like I said, I'm gonna let it play real quick. Just hear what I can do with it. It sounds complete in my ears, but like I said, there's always a possibility. Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that shit, right? What is that? What was that? Why did that happen? That makes no sense. All right, that's one thing I don't like right there already. No, that won't work. But what will work is if I find Nenad sample again. Alright, guys. What do y'all think? I mean, you guys can't say shit. This isn't a live stream. But eventually that'll be the premise to the show. But for now, you guys have to keep your comments to yourselves. Gotta bite your tongues. Gotta hate this shit that I do. I fucking hate it. Nah, I'm joking. From what I see, this is like probably the easiest beat I've ever made in my life. This is the easiest shit I've ever done in my life. But it sounds really cool. Shout out to Nenad again for that dope ass melody. Let's see. I am not keeping track of my allotted time. So what I want to go ahead now is just because that little fudge up in the middle kind of messed up the whole flow. And you saw that I even turned the tempo down a little bit just because I wanted to get the feel. Like I mentioned Kendrick, and then I started hearing Kendrick verses, and I was like, yeah, I gotta slow that shit down a little bit. Here, let me try that again. so the last thing that I really need to do is slap my tag on that bad boy. Alright. So where do I want to put it? I can either put it here or here. I could do it here. This is more dramatic. I already have my system down, obviously. I know exactly what I need to do to the chop. I need to bring it over here, chop that up, and then I need to, crap. Bring that just slightly over here. Throw on a dreamy preset, but walk in here. I switch it up every time, but I usually have a go-to little, just I know how much I want it to be in there, because it's really my thing, right? Alright, that's dope. How long is this? 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Alright, so what do we want to call this? My thing is it's already West Coast Bell, right? I mean, shit. It has that Kendrick bounce. I mean, shit. Let's call it Damn Dot. Let's call it Damn Dot. All right. Damn Dot. Fuck it. Damn Dot. Let's do it. Oh. Guess what I didn't do, guys? Woo! I completely disregarded the most important part of the process. See, I'm jumping the gun. I forgot. I thought I was done. I'm not done. Let's keep it going. Alright. Console shaper. I always choose the classic studio console. Always, always, always. I leave it there because I've become a fan of that preset. Alright. So, anyone who's been watching me, they know that this is essential. There's a reason why these are where they're at right now. And obviously that didn't need to be touched. But let's start off with Neutron 3. Again, I always promote isotope projects, plugins. Just for that. Just for that. Just for that. They're useful for other things, don't get me wrong, but that's one of them. You hear that? don't know. That kind of gave me like, you know who else I kind of like? Once that beat switches, I kind of did like in my head, Vince Staples came to my head. So I don't know, that West Coast shit so on point. All right, y'all. So the episode is gonna be called "Damn Dot." Uh, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I've managed to knock this one out pretty fast. I need to start keeping time, just so that if I'm going too fast, I'll remember, dude, I'm probably missing a step because I almost I know it's really fast. Like I said, I have my presets ready, and like I've already tested this, so I know it can be done. But like I said, I do allot myself 30 to 60 minutes because there are going to be those beats that are going to be layered like crazy. Y'all will see, especially when I do what's called trap beats, or when I do drill beats. When I do drill beats, you guys will really see like how intricate those beats are. So I'm gonna try to find some good loops for that, just because I know that it's harder to find loops for drill. You can find good construction loops for them though, construction kits for them. Uh, but for the next episode, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of different kind of genres that I like to tap into, like reggaeton is another one. But just so that I can give you guys a taste of what it is that I'm into, not just what I do. Yeah, I want to be able to surprise you guys next episode. So with this one, I kind of gave you guys a vibe that I usually don't mess with, which is the mainstream. It's nothing. That's not a knock on the mainstream at all. The mainstream is essential. It's necessary. There are very, very great sounds that come out of it. You can't deny how clean and crisp and professional and tight some of the production, especially today, is. So, but I usually don't venture into that route. I like to go a little more niche, a little more mixed genre. But it is what it is. This one actually sounds like a Keef joint, surprisingly. I usually start off with, if anybody doesn't know who Keef is a rapper that I work very closely with, a very good friend of mine. And if he asks for this beat, it's going to him. Like, no questions asked. All right. So, let's recap, because this is necessary for the episode. So, the melody loop that I used was, so let's start. grant4ore, Nenad on the track. Boom. Andre, Mariette. Dar'rell, or Dar'rell. And Polyphonic music library. I'm sure there's going to be more to that description, just because I have to, plug in the episode as well. But that's basically it. So while this goes ahead and uploads, I'm going to find a picture for it and upload it for you guys to hear it on SoundCloud before I get YouTube going. Alright, so thank you guys again for tuning in. I'm getting better at this. I am not a seasoned host. I apologize. I am getting better at being aware that there's a camera on me, just because I can't see a screen that shows me that I'm being recorded. So I have to be mindful of that. But until next time, until I get better, until this shit just skyrockets and takes off, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.